actually chose to do because we didn't have enough time to do a full-length album, and it cost a lot more money. And we got together. This happened in August. I went to see Kiss, and I saw the logo, and I was like, you know what? That's fucking cool. Nuclear Assault needs to do that. And then Danny was leaving Brutal Truth. I had quit my job, and things just came together. He's like, you know, I did like an Overload EP, and I put it out, and I was like, you want to do a record? And they were like, okay. So the record was out of the question. A whole full-length album was out of the question because you figure August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. So that's 10 months. All right. By the time January came around is when we started rehearsing.
Yeah.
So January, February, March, April, May, June. 6 months it takes to turn around a record. All right. Sure. We didn't have much time, so we wanted to get an album out or a pound or an EP out before we went on the road.
Exactly.
And in support of the EP, which we do have copies with us, and you can get it through Dry Heave Records. You can get the vinyl version. We had vinyl, we ran out like instantly.
Awesome, that's great.
So we got tour merch now that we've found it, and
but you can download it on iTunes.
You can go to iTunes. You can go to Amazon. It's Pounders there. It's 100% owned by Nuclear Assault, which means no other label has control of it, so we can do whatever we want. So if people buy the thing, we can go back in the studio and make another record. We were actually scheduled to record December 26th through just January 30th. So we're going back in to record in Sonic Ranch Studios to record another EP. Yeah. Great. We're going to stick to EPs because like I said, first of all, the album thing is out of the question. It costs too much money, takes too long. Geographically, everybody's all separated. We can't get together. It's like Danny writes the songs, John writes the lyrics, and we just all come together and it clicks, and it always has. But Eric has been a blessing, You know, the EP, like I said, when people hear it, it's Nuclear Assault back to basics, basically.
Exactly.
Back to game over, that kind of vibe, and it's harsh and it's in your face, Like I said, it's back to when we were back in 1986 when we first got together and we were psyched and we went in and we had all this enthusiasm. Let's just do it. Let's have fun, And it wasn't about record labels or it wasn't about, getting on a major label, major tours or anything. It was just like, let's just have fun, for Christ's sakes. Let's smoke some weed and write some music and record some songs. And that's when you're under the gun, under a record label, they got a lot of money behind you and they force shit down your throat and you don't want to do it, like the overproduction and all that crap. We just wanted to go in there and bang out a record, so that's what we did. Because right now, Sony owns our entire catalog, along with Columbia and MCA. So between the three of those, we don't make any money from anything we've ever done in the past. They make all the money. So that being the case, this time around, we want to eat too. You know what I'm saying? They're eating at nice restaurants. We want at least fucking deli platters. We only did one EP so far. And the response has been pretty good. We've been playing 2 of the songs live. Every night we play Analog Man, which was written by Danny, the music, and the lyrics were written by John. And Died in Your Arms, which was written by John, music and lyrics. So we played those 2 songs live, but that's 2 of the 4 songs off the EP. And the only reason why we haven't played we have played the other 2 songs, but we're allowed so much time during the evening to play, so, whatever. If you got 60 minutes or 75 minutes, you got to put in there what the people want to hear.
Exactly, from the whole catalog.
From the catalog, yeah. And you kind of chop out the records that weren't the big sellers and just find the right songs, just the ones the kids want to hear.